What I'm saying is, Roger, that if it was possible to cancel the Piggy Pearson fixture last year, why haven't you cancelled it this year? Bearing in mind that you know exactly how I feel about Dorking and...
You know how? Because, as I keep telling you, we are now part of a league. A league, Min. Matches that were once simple friendlies are now very important compulsories. I've no say in the matter. If the league says thou shalt play Piggy Pearson and his mob, the league must be obeyed.
And if the league said thou shalt not commit adultery on the back seat of the family Volvo with Piggy Pearson's divorced sister, would it still have been obeyed, Roger? I merely ask. Cucumber.
It's nearly past. I better go in.
You sure you don't want me with you?
You will be with me.
Oh, I love you, Kevin Costello. You, nobody else. Never have, never will. Just you. Now go on. Go see your fancy woman.
This, Roger, I will not be humiliated again. I will not have all those tongues wagging, all that schoolboy sniggering.
Min, nobody knew. You only thought they did.
Of course they knew. Don't be silly, Roger, please.
You see, Min, the way I look at it, our marriage is like a ship.
Oh, yes.
The thing being that you don't get to know how well the ship is built until it hits a patch of rock.
Didn't think there were any rocks on the A24. I'm sorry.
Min, we've been getting on so well. Let's not spoil it.
You're right. Let them think what they like. In fact, Sodom.
Miriam, please.
I'm sorry for being so silly about it. It just sort of wells up in me.
Yes, of course it does, of course it does. Still, all settled now, Amy.
Yes, darling. All settled.
Oh, I'm so pleased, Min.
So am I, darling.
Because he hates me, you know. Hates me.
Who does?
Piggy Pearson. Who do you think? It'll be a real battle this afternoon. Well, with no Kevin, no Alex, we'll have enough to think about without worrying about you getting all emotional and refusing to do the refreshments or something.
Yes, of course you will, darling. Now put your seatbelt on. You don't want to spoil a lovely afternoon by breaking your neck, do you? Well, that's what I like to see, Shirley. Busy, busy, busy.
It's amazing where germs settle, really, isn't it?
Amazing, yes, amazing.
Well, if he is wearing one, why is he keeping that hat on?
Why is he keeping it on if he isn't?
Perhaps he fancies himself in it.
No, he's choosing the right time to spring it on us. I know he is.
If I might have your attention, please. Gather round. Now then, you don't need me to tell you that today is a big day. Piggy Pearson and his mob will be desperate to get back at us after what we did to them last year.
The year before that, Skip?
Yes. Quite right, Arnold. Year before.
Good old Fred.
Quite. Good old Fred.
Was it really a year ago that we buried him?
Cremated him, actually.
No, him in principle, I mean.
He was a good old boy, good old Fred.
I hate to think of him lying there while we're out here enjoying ourselves.
Sorry to be pedantic, but he won't be lying there, will he?
What are you talking about? He's dead.
Yes, but he wasn't buried, was he? He was more sprinkled.
Say, Skip, it's a bit morbid, isn't it, just for a big match?
Excuse me, but who started it?
Yes, keep your hair on, Denis, old son. Keep your hair on.
The thing is, be he lying full length or simply sprinkled, let us come out here today and do this one for good old Fred.
Yeah.
Now then, It's not going to be easy, what with two of our leading lights missing, i.e. Kevin with his business appointment and Alex with his nose. So what I'm asking for today is effort. Effort with a big E. And while I've got you all together, I'd just like to say this. Miriam is still a bit touchy about, you know what. So what I'm asking you as men of the world is not to make a thingy out of a what's it. I mean, what I'm asking for, team, is complete discretion. Not a word. Thank you. Now then.
She coming then, Skip?
Who?
Piggy Pearson's divorced sister.
Stupid, Miriam. Dover, you're just being stupid.
Hello, Miriam.
Maggie, how nice to see you. I didn't think Kevin was playing.
No, he isn't. He's coming along later after he's done his bit of business. You said you had something you wanted to show me.
Did I? Oh, yes, of course I did. It's in the car. If you'll give me a minute, I'll go and fetch it. Maggie, look at this. You see, nobody believes me, but he really is a silly old romantic at heart, my Rog.
I'm sorry, I'm still not quite with you. What about Piggy Pearson's divorced sister?
Roger and she strayed from the straight and narrow in a lay-by somewhere off the A24.
Ah.
But that was 2 years ago, and please, I have asked you not to mention it.
Mention what?
Piggy Pearson's divorced sister.
May I say something? He that is without sin among you, let him cast the first stone. John.
And may I say something? He that does cast the first stone finds himself going in at number 11. Rog.
So then what we've tried to do is assemble a package that's budget conscious, whilst at the same time not compromising on quality.
Oh, yeah, right.
How much were you thinking of spending, by the way, overall?
Overall? Oh, about 20 quid.
We're just going to sit here then.
That's right.
I mean, I don't mind. But aren't you even going to tell them you're here?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Did any of them come and see me in the hospital? Not one. Not one. Why should I come and see them?
But you have come to see them.
The only reason I'm here is to see the sort of mess they make of it without the only decent player they've got.
You, darling.
That's right, me, darling. And when they lose, which they will, I shall laugh in their face. Ha, 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 ha.
Just arrived, Miriam, and you'll be delighted to know that you know who isn't with them. In fact, Miriam, in fact, they are totally devoid of female support in any form whatsoever. And furthermore, just so that you know, I've had a discreet word with our lot, you know, just in case, and as I rightly forecast, they have assured me of complete discretion. All right, Mim? Okay?
Rog, thank you. And thank you for, you know...
I know what?
You know.
Super. Piggy, my old son. Welcome to the new Brent Park cricket ground. Looking forward to another thrashing, are we?
Siggy?
No, thank you.
Drinky?
No, thank you.
Jockey?
How about a big French kiss?
I must say, it doesn't seem to have affected your game.
What doesn't?
Well, your marital situation.
I don't have a marital situation.
No, of course you don't, old boy, of course you don't.
Dennis, by the way, you're still in carpets, aren't you? I was wondering if you could get me something wholesale.
Oh, depends what you have in mind.
I was thinking about a rug.
Sort of rug?
Oh, just a rug.
Everything up to standard, gentlemen?
Very nice, Miriam. Thank you. Very nice.
That's what we like to hear.
Rog, he said. That's what Godfrey calls me. I call him Godders. He calls me Rog. Rog, he said. And as sure as I am standing here having just bowled your order out for twopence, there were tears in his eyes. There were tears in his eyes. And he said, Rog, he said, in my opinion, this new pavilion represents one small step for mankind, but one giant step for cricket.
What, pissed was he?
Ah, there you are, boys. I hope the teas were up to standard, Piggy.
Always a pleasure and a delight, Miriam.
Bless you. And do say hello to your lovely wife for me, won't you? I'm so sorry she couldn't make it. You all right, darling?
Super. Where was I?
You just finished gloating over your mate Godders, and I was just going to tell you about my sister.
What about your sister?
She's going to be here in about half an hour. Right, chaps, let's start sorting them out.
£7 he charged me, even then I'm mug enough to give him a tip.
I really am desperate.
Oh, God, women. Well, all right then if you must, but don't let anyone see you. Don't want them swarming all over me with their stupid, bloody questions.
No, Clive is number 3. You're number 4.
I thought you said I was opening.
Are we playing cricket or aren't we?
What exactly does that mean, I said. What that means, he said, the number of sperm in one single ejaculation is theoretically sufficient to repopulate the United Kingdom 5 times over. Yours wouldn't double the gate at Accrington Stanley.
The thing is, Kev, now we can, talk about it. We can really decide on what we want to do. And let's face it, there's so much they can do nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's all these brochures Miriam wants me to have a look at.
Oh, it is you, Sophie. I thought I recognised the car, but I wasn't sure. How are you? How's Alex? Is he with you? Yes, of course he is. And how's his poor nose? Tell me about his poor nose.
Yes! No! Yes!
Couldn't they stitch it back on?
No, they couldn't, because our stupid dog swallowed it.
Is that true? Oh, dear. Now, don't worry, Alex. I'm sure they'll be able to build you a new one.
Oh, how very comforting of you.
Of course they will. Now, come on, Alex, don't be embarrassed. I've done a St John's ambulance course. There's not much I haven't seen.
Right.
Oh!
You quite sure you haven't said anything?
Of course I haven't, Denis. You told me not to.
Unfortunately, my love, that's hardly materialistic, is it?
You haven't seen Roger, have you, Denis? Seems to have disappeared. Why are you hiding?
Hiding? Playing, Mim, playing.
Not now, Roger. I need to talk to you.
Oh, what about, what about?
Alex's nose.
Oh!
Yes, I didn't touch it. I was nowhere near it. I mean, I could understand if it was close, but it wasn't. It was miles away, it was miles away.
You don't think he fancies her, do you, Skip?
Who?
Young Clive. Miriam.
Miriam?
A lot of men fancy Margaret Thatcher, you know. There's an article about it in one of the Sundays.
What sort of men?
Sort of men who have spotted dick and custard for pudding.
What's spotted dick and custard got to do with it?
You know, Skip, public school, comfort food and nanny.
No,
what, Skip?
No. I can understand somebody fancying spotted dick and custard. But not Margaret Thatcher. Speaking of which, I've just seen Alex's nose.
Do you know what I think, Meg? I think this is getting just that little bit out of hand.
I know. Just can't bring myself to tell her. She's been so... Miriam. Ah, well. Let's do it now, eh? Get it over with.
Nah. Let's go home. Got more important things to talk about. What do you reckon?
Who's in next? Where's bloody Denis?
I mean, if you like someone, I mean, really like them, and you know they like you because they, you know, talk to you and take you seriously. And the other things don't matter, do they?
What other things?
Other things. Stupid things that other people think are important. It's from our garden.
Oh, look, there's my sister.
Not out. Excuse me, Skip, I said not out.
Back, woman. Get back. Just a minute. You're not Piggy's sister.
I beg your pardon?
What did you say? You were Piggy's sister? You're not Piggy's sister.
I most certainly am Piggy's sister, and please don't call him Piggy. His name is Philip.
But you can't be Piggy's sister. I know her. I certainly don't know you.
Excuse me, Mr. Clever Clogs. He has 3 sisters, of which I am number 2. Now, do you mind telling him Trish came to say she can't stop, so she'll see him there. Thank you so much. You're not Roger, by any chance, are you?
Roger Dervish, captain of the opposition, yes.
I've heard all about you, Roger.
Just a minute. Just a minute!
You mustn't say that.
I do. I love you.
Now, don't be silly.
You're kind and you're generous. You're beautiful.
Of course I'm not beautiful.
Well, not like they think, maybe, but beauty isn't what you see on the front of magazines. Beauty comes from in here, from the soul. You are. You're beautiful.
You mustn't talk like this.
Why?
Because for a start, I'm old enough to be your mother. Goodness me, I've got a son older than you are.
Yes, but...
Yes, but nothing. Now, I'm very flattered, Clive, but that's enough. Now, it's said that's enough.
Law 42, unfair play. The captains are responsible at all times for ensuring that the play is conducted within the spirit of the game as well as within the laws. And you bloody didn't.
Bloody did!
Did.
Rog, when you think about it, what do we know about each other?
Well, we're married.
No, I mean the team. I mean, we know Denis is in carpets, and Arnold works for the gas board, and Warren, well, he's quite high up in double glazing. But what do we know about them other than that, as human beings, with hopes and fears and passions?
I know what you're saying, Mim. Of course I do. But the truth is, I look at my team in terms of their cricketing abilities, not their psycho thingy what's it, only as much as it affects their performance at the wicket.
Yes, I know.
So what brought this on?
Oh, I was just thinking, really. Well, I suppose what I'm really saying, Rog, is that you don't really notice things.
No. What you were saying, Mim, is that I'm obsessed.
Obsessed, Rog, you? Why ever would I think you're obsessed?
Love you. Okay, fair enough.
Love you too, darling.